Welcome to official SL TV channel. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share my video and press the red button. Please help me to share my video.
Good day, Sierra Leone. Greetings, Diaspora. Hello, Freetown. This is not the voice of APC Diaspora, where they examine the issues in a salon and we get representation at the ground, not to then say hearsay and fake news. Today, 9th February 2025, Sunday, Political I.Barrie here, the PRO APC Diaspora. Today, I want to start with the APC matters. Yes, the APC business. As we all know, the PR department, Diaspora PC, to bring out real issues affecting the country and solutions. So I go officially for now, for confirm, for say the chairman of the APC, glorious APC party, Alhaji Minkalu Mansari, and the deputy chairman, Alhaji Usman Fodi Yansane, the national secretary general, Comrade Lansana Dumbua Esquire, and also the national PRO APC, Comrade Sidiya Tunis, left today, February 9th, for go Abuja for pay a visit to a former chairman and leader, former President Kuruma BK.
This one, the big problem.
Former President Kuruma is an elder statesman, the most important chairman and leader who would ever get. And the APC, we help the APC for come out from political oblivion, irrelevance after the 1992 coup, bring win and power. So APC, we know ungrateful. So we leaders and go see chairman, the former chairman, and whatever commodity una go hear through the official channel. So una ignore them funny rumors where they go around. Okay. Now to the topic proper, economic matters. Yes, I'll continue for the argue that the legislative, a very important
so I don't know you alone
need for step up in helping the executive arm for able to solve problems in this country. I've been done for that states say 60% of the problems in the salon we go able to solve them if only we get well-equipped legislators, especially on the side of the ruling government. Now, I must hasten say that the same thing if the APC they in power. Okay, so let's get that right. Okay, so but for now, we focus on the ruling SLPP MPs. Now, I say this because we need to get out of this circle. You know, one regime after the other.
We are listening
elections after the elections, people are still not happy. We not properly diagnose the problems and bring practical solution. Everybody the jockey can before pretending say no sabi. So today I want to talk about currency and exchange rates based on popular demand, because my last audio talk about price and people then explain why. Then they find it difficult to go buy goods and come sell them, where they not go increase prices because the dollar, they appreciate a lot against the Leones. Okay. And I talk here based on not to people that we can guess and talk with them, based on
listen.
Okay. So exchange rate, in a layman term, just not use complicated explanation here, is a way you interpret the value of one currency to against the other. Okay. Example, we currency, the trade between 23, 24 Leones against the $1. Okay. Now this is not I'll do a disclaimer because you get a black market rate, let's face it, and you get other corner ways to get this currency. So that's another topic for another day. Now, what's in the cause where we currency the depreciate? Well, number one, because we know the export, we know the sell nothing abroad. In another word, trade deficit is so high, and also we dependency on imports, very, very too much importing goods, and I get to talk about this issue, import, export extensively, and what we call comparative advantage. It's very, very important. We economics and call it comparative advantage, but I get to talk about that because sometimes you need to talk about something and then you bring a solution. So now that makes some of these things I just mention and I talk in another audio.
So
Now, central bank intervention is also the cause this problem. Printing of too much money backed by nothing, not gold, not any foreign reserve. Okay, lack of fiscal discipline, government expenditure, they exceeds the amount of revenue we collect. That's the call to the attention of currency speculators. Okay, so with debts that they increase every day. So because we they live beyond we means, which is dangerous. Okay, political instability is the scared away FDIs, foreign direct investment. Invested are not like that at all. Political instability. In fact, they fear political instability so much that then prefer even a stable dictatorship in a country for can do investments than a chaotic one way we call democracy business. Okay, now I'll give you an example. Singapore is a dictatorship, but then they attract investment than any country basically direct for FDI, for indirect investment. Rwanda in Africa is a dictatorship, but very stable one.
This one,
Vietnam
big
is one party state, is a dictatorship, but very stable. So then they attract investment. Now, main place where currencies and the what can call one of the everybody's New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ, and Tokyo Stock Exchange. Now, I got to talk about shares and stock markets that are different side. I got to break them down for you on a different audio. So I want to talk about how I got to talk about how they create money. Also, this is all part of the problems and finding solution. Some of these things when I don't know much about them. So far so good. I hope so when I follow. We don't talk about what's in the causes. Now, because we again one other factor we get to talk about, we're very, very important in all this, So essentially, we're not able, we importing things, they make that the laws of demand and supply, you're not able to control them. So now I'm making my last audio, I talk about say price, but we're not able to talk about price control. Price control is toxic, it's a no-no, because doing that you are fighting the laws of demand and supply. And we economists them know say, fighting law, the supply of law and demand is like where you try for stop a hill where they crumble towards you. Okay, so it's virtually impossible. Now how we for make we self-competitive. Now solution. Now, but before that, I want to talk about Guinea a bit. We immediate neighbor, we biggest trading partner, if you like. Okay, Guinea. Now, the Guinea franc, most of we surprised over the years, they appreciate a lot against the Leone, and it was the opposite. So it is really, really something shocking to every one of we, of course, but as an economist, it's we define the theory and the solution as well behind it. Now, I get to talk about what we call PPP.
Official SLTV channel.
The abbreviation is PPP, purchasing power parity. Okay, now I get to talk about that because it's a very important area, because I get to talk about Guinea, Salone, and Liberia. Okay, now let's talk about the franc. Now the franc, why the franc would call so quick, stronger than we now, because Guinea get huge deposit of bauxite, and they export a lot of bauxite, iron ore, and also other minerals like gold and other precious metals, the export volume is relatively high, okay? So meaning then they trade a lot outside and the exports pass way, which is a very big advantage for. Then also, then get bigger trading partners, direct trading partners in this sub-region. Take, for example, Guinea, they directly trade with Sierra Leone, Mali, Liberia, Guinea-Bissau, Senegal, and Ivory Coast, because these are all neighbors, okay? So then they trade, so this, they increase their export rating. So subsequently, automatically, that they make them money relatively stable, and while we only depreciate all the time. And so subsequently, when you look at the WION currency in performance now, that is one of the reasons why the currency they perform badly against the franc. And also Guinea, GDP is very important. I'm going to talk about GDP, what we call gross domestic product. Now, this I'm going to talk about that separately in another different audio. Now, for example, the GDP of Guinea is $24 billion, $24 billion, while Sierra Leone with a wallow around $3.8 to $4 billion. So it's a very huge gap.
One.
So while the currency
big problem
is still weak as to the dollar, but they're able to keep it stable. Now that make it hardly for that currency. The currency they go up small, it can't down, they're just battling it out there with the dollar. But it is not like we own where they collapse very fast. Now, solution, what will we for do? Now, a lot of other things they will do, but I just want to name few, because of the audio. Now, monetary discipline. In simple Creole, we left for the spend, government for left for spend, pass within with the air, balance the budget. Government for control spending, because it is true that they not collect enough revenue for able to match the expenditure. So we say for look first, cut your coat according to your size, as they can say, okay? Then now we try for trade outside, because trade is the prerequisite for fight poverty anywhere in the world. It is because of trade China able to pull billions of people that are out of poverty. So we need to find a way for trade. Trade is one of the main answer, okay? And that will help with currency as well, and stop for rely on too much of importation. Government for, I advise the government, for really look into the bond markets, international bond markets, for the lend money, for the try for raise money through the bond market, rather than they always run to IMF and other lending institutions them for take money, But I have to talk about bonds in a separate audio, because one of the other factors where they create this problem is what we call rating agencies. Rating agencies, these are agencies where they determine how liquid you be, how your country, whether your country is at default and not able to pay debts, and they pay too much interest rate on it, and they largest call two where they deal with that. Now can go do a research for yourself. Moody's and Standard & Poor's, these are rating agencies. They get what they call currency speculant, out there. So then the other thing where we could do for, get with currency stable is offer high interest rate to foreign investors relative to other countries, because these they help foreign investors for saying, that currency gets sugar or it gets sweet. Now we put money there. So that's the cushion or the push currency stronger as to against other currencies, okay? Address also political instability, fight corruption, build infrastructure, invest heavily in education, especially in training of workforce, which we call the labor force, okay? Now, me not to the person where people then they holler every day, they don't kill Yandao, they don't make Yandao, they don't do Yandao, because it affects actually foreign investments. Let's call a spade, So let us get these things together. Let's get we act them together as politicians and put Salon first. Now, all the above, the MPs, then they will play big role, because now then they approve budget, money business, make laws. You got to make laws. This not will just happen anyhow from today to tomorrow, So they're not for left all the work now the executive in hand, left and all now the chief executive officer, the president. If president not say so, not make so, nobody know the cracks, nobody know the move able. We need for end this. The chief executive officer not able to solve the problem alone. Call a spade a spade. So we need competent legislators who are equipped, as we can say in Fula, we need people that will pull medicine, not to people that will they add pain. So when I help share this audio, Political I.Barrie today, it take 15 minutes, so when I help share, I tell them thank you. God bless you, Leone. Political I.Barrie here, PRO Diaspora.